Hey guys, Qui-Gon Jake here, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. We in trouble. We got problems. Namely the fact that for some reason our power plants are no longer receiving fuel. That or their shipments are being severely delayed. Neither of which are good. So what I did real quickly was I went ahead and I put down some of these wind whatever these things are called, wind turbines, that's what they're called, out in the lake. That's where all the wind power is. There's absolutely nothing in our range down the river. There's some over here, but that's pretty far away. You don't have a connection to that yet. But where we last left off, we had just finished establishing the quaint little town of Oak Springs, and it's looking really nice. Look at all the people waiting to get on the morning train. Beautiful morning here in Riverrun. Okay, so for today, let's plan on working on a little more on Oak Springs and make it a little bigger so that it doesn't just stay as a small town permanently. We have demands for residential and commercial and also some for industry. But it also would be a good idea to start looking into where to put downtown. Ideally what I wanted was to put downtown close to the river. Kind of where we have this section over here right now, but maybe a little further on this bank. So perhaps we'll start working on downtown today. We'll see if we can get to it. For now though, let's keep working on Oak Springs. Let's get some more infrastructure in. Looks like we've got some crime problems. Don't you know, son, crime doesn't pay. Okay, put that there. Let's get some of this out here. Like so. Some more out this way. Connect that. I really like this town of Oak Springs. It looks really nice, and it just is quaint. It's nice. It's on a little bit on the hill, so it kind of rises up with the terrain, and it's got a train that runs right through it. So, oh, there goes the morning commute. I wonder how many people were on it. Only 36 or so. I can't really tell. I guess the people are waiting for another train. But yeah, it's kind of nice how Oak Springs traveled all along the rails to the industrial sectors here. Speaking of industry, let's fill this in with farms. Is that covered? Yes, it is. So cornflake gets a little more corn flakes. I don't know. It could be the corn to make the cornflakes, or it could be the cereal plants to make it into cornflakes. You know what I'm trying to say. Dang it, I thought we'd gotten this fixed. Apparently not as fixed as I thought. Still some backup. Could be just the fact that it's the morning commute, and it will work itself out. That's usually what happens. We'll keep an eye on this place. This route is not being traversed nearly as much as I thought it would. I mean, I see a lot of these guys, but most of them are going right back into their industries to pick up more goods. Not a lot of them are even taking this route to head off. We still have a lot of trains, maybe a little too many trains. What the heck? He just went through that train. Hey! You ever heard of the laws of physics, buddy? Yikes. I may need to reduce the budget again, because we got some serious backup. There we go, that's that train out. It's this train out. Gosh. Well, that industry popped up quickly, and nicely too. I like seeing these kind of farm fields. It kind of is different from the really smoggy effects of Smoky Quarter. And then Old Town is just beautiful. It's just full of residential, and I love that. Oak Springs, let's get to work on you a little more. Add some more residents. Yeah. A little pocket there. Let's get another park in. Maybe something small, like a central plaza with advertising. No, that's not what you would see in a small park. How about it's not been added, this is something I made myself, a little gazebo with some parking spots. They'll like that. That'll keep the good citizens happy. It's got some swings, it's got some barbecue grills. Yeah. That sustained the residential demand quite nicely. Let's go out just a little further with this road to get some more commercial in there. And then we'll go out like this just a little and connect those two like that. Oops. This is not straight. If it is not straight, it will bug snot at me. It'll bug me so much that snot will start flying out. No, not really. That's disgusting. Anyways, let's move forward just a little more. Oh, yay! We made it to a grand city. Yes, this, guys, this might be our solution to our power problems, is solar power. Doesn't work so great at night, I know, but during the daytime, it could be the solution to our power woes. Let's finish getting this commercial in over here. We may want to get a dump. I don't know if we want to get dumped this far out or not. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Oops. Oops, no, go back. This isn't straight. There we go, now it's straight. Got you. There we go. Now get all those houses down with water. Let's do it just to be safe. And just put a little dump way out here in the boonies. Technically this is not the boonies, but whatever. It'll work, that's what matters, that'll work. And then maybe a little recycling plant nearby as well, just so that people don't feel so bad about us using so much pollution and waste. But Oak Springs, you're looking nice and fancy. I like it. I like it a lot. It's really coming along. Let's keep adding to it, though. Like so. Holy crap. Yep. Okay, that does it for me. If there's that much traffic, we've got to make that a raised. It was cool, but now it must. Coolness must leave. The coolness has left the station, and it's time to be practical. Alas, I don't get my crossing. I do get a bridge. Page up. Oh, don't you do that to me. I saw it. I saw it. And just a hair. Just a hair across. It's a little more than a hair, but that'll do. Like that. Sweet. Because we got emergency vehicles coming through here, and if they have to stop for trains every 3 seconds, it's just not practical. Yeah, we have so many emergency vehicles, we really have to make sure that this stays open. There we go. Now it's actually a nice little route to go to. Let's make sure that, oh, this guy needs water and power. Okay, I can deal with the power problem by a simple solution. We simply put an incinerator here. Problem solved. Now look at our power, much better. I think they got the power issue fixed. I think. I'm not gonna hold my breath on it staying that way, but oh well. Garbage trucks. Just basic garbage trucks, please, guys. Nothing fancy. Just enough to pick up all the garbage here so we don't have to send garbage trucks from way out here. Where our garbage centers are, which is this insane drive. I'd really keep those guys closer to home. Got a demand for more industry, not so much for residential, but they're slowly popping up, so that's nice. And these gravel roads are really doing just fine. There's no real need to have nicer roads, but I think this town has earned it, if you know what I mean. It's not just a small little dirt hideaway. Maybe we give them grass on the sides. Now, they won't let, it lowers noise pollution. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give them grass on the side. Doink. 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 Doink there. Doink there. Oh, there's a Down-N-Out burger. Best place on the planet. If you're hungry for a burger, go to a Down-N-Out burger. Seriously, no joke. There we go. nice paved roads for you guys. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. If you don't, well, too bad. You're getting them anyways. Ha ha. One thing that these roads do, however, that I wanted to note is that watch how these cars on the side, they're not parked there anymore. I don't think this has any real effect. It's just for aesthetics, as far as I know. And there will be some places that I don't mind that, other places that I would. This is one area that I assume that people could park on the side if they wanted to, but the grass just makes it better. Okay, and we'll leave it like that, and leave the rest as dirt road for now. But this is a nice addition. This will make it feel a lot more official looking, and people will find new places to park. But it will increase land value here too, and now you can actually see it from outer space. Well, not outer space, but as far out as you can zoom. Okay, let's start working on the downtown area. To do so is going to require a bit of infrastructure first. Let's start by building bridges. Burn my bridges down. Now, let's not burn down any bridges today. Okay, we're going to pause it because we're about to take out some electricity. Boom. And then we'll replace the electricity. Like so. And power to the people. I said power to the people. There we go. Okay, so we got a nice little bridge here. Kind of low, but it'll work. Alright, and then let's start working on the bank. So, let's see. Right about here, too much further down, and we're gonna not be able to. It'll hit the riverbed, and it would not be good. So we'll leave it like there for now, and then we'll just come along the freeway a little bit, just like so. And then keep going with the main road. Connect like that. Here we go. We got downtown started. We're just gonna keep it at a four lane roads for now, just for simplicity's sake. I wonder if we can page up here. Yes, we can. There, like that. So that will give us on and off ramps. Slope too steep. Way too steep. We might want to back up and try this again. Like, do it right. Oh, one more. There we go. Nope, I had it. I think that's the best I can do. And then we'll put that there. Down. There we go. That might be better. Let's try it out. Boink. 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 There we go. And I'll get more fancy and more official looking on off-ramps as need be. I'm not going to do that just yet, since there's no need. Let's continue the trend along the riverbed. Oops, this might be a good time for something like that. Nope, a little further. Like that. Yes, beautiful. I like it. Alright, we're gonna wait for the demands to increase before we start placing them. And also, let's just keep it straight. Down like that. There we go. Add that like there. It won't be perfect, but then again, downtowns are never straight and completely aligned anyways. I've never seen them aligned like that. Extend that just a little further, and we're probably going to use 4-lane roads because of the amount of traffic that I expect to be in downtown. At least it wouldn't hurt. A little further, that'll be like that. And then over here, I think we have one. Nope, it's right in the middle. There we go, got it. Ha 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 ha. Maybe a piece there, a road section here that connects to the main road like that. Another road connection here. A road that goes all the way up and connects to that road there. That would give them multiple ways of entry to the downtown. And then maybe we put like a plaza. I know we have parks for a plaza. Let's check and see. We've got Central Plaza here. And then we have a plaza with picnic tables. That's a nice one. Central Plaza 6x3. How do I... Is there a way I can nope, that didn't work. Well, I could just do it like that, and then build the plazas around it. This might take a little bit of work. Let's see. Or I could just do something like this, a modern art plaza, which is nice and easy to build. Or a tennis club, that would also work. Or a soccer field. You wouldn't normally see that though. Ooh. This would be cool. Like a sunken plaza. Well, I think I'm just gonna stick with the regular plaza that I have and either just duplicate it on both sides or... Yeah, I think I'll make like a big park right here. Come on, you can place. I won't get mad. Why aren't you placing? It is roadside, silly. I'll get back to that, because that's just causing problems and slowing me down. Let's finish up with the road network here. Put another road like so. Put a road like that. Like so. I always say that like so, which is I don't think it's grammatically even correct, but whatever. I don't care. Alright. I'm not sure I'm going to fill it with anything, so I'm just going to fill that up, I think. Just like that. Yep. It doesn't look that bad, in all honesty. Like, I could dig that on the other side, too. Yeah, let's do it. Boink, boink, boink. Make this like the plaza of centralness. I don't know. Downtown's plaza of awesomeness. It really does not look bad. I like it. Okay, demands are still slowly increasing. I really wish they'd be going faster. Oops, sweet daisy, we got a water problem. Dang, it feels like I just did this. Put one there. Boink, boink. That'll help that out. And then we'll need another water station right here. Alright. Sewage treatment's going up. Let's start demolishing these guys. Put another one in here. all that stuff is not getting anywhere fast. There we go. That should be all those 4 connected. Right. Boink. 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 Yeah. And come on, sewage treatment, get a little higher. There we go. Not as high as I thought it would, but the pollution that's gonna reduce. Look how bad that is. Look how bad. Oh gosh, it's like sloughing through like mud. Oh gosh, ugh, yuck. That's terrible. All right. So we're looking pretty good over here. We got downtown prepped. I'm gonna wait just a little longer though. That'll probably be our next video. We'll start working on downtown. In the meantime, we'll finish off Oak Springs and just making it look nice and fancy. We'll make this the commercial zone for Oak Springs right here. And then a few more houses there. I know I'm eating up the demand, but it will recover. And I like to do downtown in one whole episode instead of just showing the last few minutes of this one. Let's make this worthwhile though. Let's keep adding in, let's check. Police is tolerable here. Fire is below adequate. We'll fix that up real quick. There, like that. And then medical is good. Death services are also good. Education-wise, decent on that. We could put a high school in and no one would really be hurting. Yeah, that'll also help increase land value here. I don't know how many people are really actually eligible, but let's call this Oak Springs High School. I know that's a big I, so let me fix that. It's gonna bug me otherwise. Alright. So that's nice. And then again we've got power's looking great, the best it's looked in a long time. Nope, see, that's still low on fuel. Coal got back up, in fact now we have 2 that are low on fuel. These are gonna be maybe our lifesavers. Let's finish off by putting in some solar power plants right here. One right there. Come on, connect to the road, please. One right there. Let's put in 3 solar power plants. And then we'll change our budget so that our daytime power production goes down to about 70% of what it normally does. We'll still be perfectly fine. See, we're at 593. So these guys will be huge because of their output. 70 megawatts, and that's because even with that we have a lowered budget, so that works out fine. That will help keep these power plants producing significantly less than they normally do, 59 instead of the usual, which is 120. So it means they'll consume less fuel, and it will do us really good to have that, I think. Oh my gosh, look at that gridlock. Come on, computer, you can do it. Ouch, that's nasty. Don't we have 2 street? No, we don't. That's not good. That's like a must. You gotta have. See, that just cleared everything up. Holy cow. I wonder how I missed that. Yeah, that was the source of the problem. Dirt roads here? That will not do. Not in industry. Dang, that won't do. Any other roads that I missed? I think that's the majority of them. So we have a train here that's waiting for something, and I don't know what. And that's causing backup. Great, now we have 3 trains waiting. Oh, now just 2. Yeah, the trains are something that, like, it was like an afterthought that City Skylines put in. It's not incredibly, at least I haven't found a really good use of it. Boy, we could probably upgrade this to a 3-lane now. It's so busy, that street. I think it's Park Place that we called it. Let's just do a trees on the side and start upgrading. Because this is becoming a very major thoroughfare. And then let's also finish off this road by upgrading it to a medium. We have so much traffic. And most of it are the big rigs, so they take up a lot of space. So that'll help there. That's already 2 ways, that's good to see. But that 3-lane is definitely helping to alleviate some of that extra traffic. And that looks pretty good too with the trees on the side. So upgrading that was a good move, I think. Yeah, I like that. Well, we've made some great progress today. We continued expanding Oak Springs. I think we've doubled its size. We added a high school, increased its coverage. We added those nice grass-lined roads, so Oak Springs looks nice and fancy. It's coming along really well. I think we found a temporary fix to our power problems. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to last forever. I know it won't last forever, but for now I think it's a nice fix. And yeah, the biggest thing is we got downtown prepped. We got the nice little parks there, and I can't wait to get started on downtown next episode. So thank you so much for watching. This has been a lot of fun, and I will see you next time.